Good afternoon, I'm Russell with the Piano Outlet, and today I am making a video for Dana with his C7. This is Dana's C7, and his recording studio, which is in Pittsburg, Pennsylvania. It's called the Church Recording Studio. We prepared this piano especially for him. Most recording studios do like a piano on the edgy side, a little bright, so this piano is a little bright. This way in the mix down you have a lot of piano to work with. Sometimes if the piano's a little dark sounding, it gets lost in the mix. You can't find it when you're listening for it, but typically recording studios like them a little bright, and you can always voice them down and be a little softer, but I'm going to leave this piano voice just the way it is. But anyway, this is a Yamaha 7'4", and it's about a 1984. The piano came in out of a private home. All our pianos come in out of private homes. Pianos do not come to us from schools or churches or any place where the pianos will be overused, because if they come in like that, then we really have to do way too much work to get the piano to be in this type of condition. The type of pianos that I get are pianos that come in from private homes in Japan where they're hardly used. You know, somebody buys a piano like this, puts it in a home, it's really a crime, but really not for me, because I get to have the piano 25 years later. But you take a piano like this, put it in a home, and it's hardly ever used, it really stays being a brand new piano, because a brand new 2017 C7 is pretty much the same piano that you're looking here. This is not a technology that really has evolved like electronics or automobiles or anything like that. A piano is a piano. It's really the same technology as it has been for the last 100 years. Anyway, I have 3 C7's here today. Well, actually I have more than that, but only 3 we're going to talk about. They're both pretty much the same vintage, 1980s. This one is one that just came in, and we have not touched it yet. We haven't done anything to it. It's actually very, very clean for a C7 that's just come in, and or any piano that's just come in, because a lot of them don't come in this nice. As I look inside, I see everything's nice and clean. There's no rusty strings. You just have some oxidized pins, which is really, that's not a big deal either. And the coils on these pins, if you look real close up, you see, for instance, this one here that I'm pointing to, it's a little low. You still have maybe 5, maybe 10 years to go with a pin like this before you have to do anything with it. But anybody buying a piano like this is going to want it to last 25 years, just like you'd expect a new one to last, because it's still a lot of money, whether it's $15,000 or $20,000 or $75,000. Because a new one of these is $75,000. But anyway, we take a piano like this, we remove all the strings, we take all the screws out, all the hardware, we clean it, we put everything back, the piano is partially disassembled, and every single inch of the exterior, the interior would go over, so that the piano, when it's finished, looks like new. It's going to sound like new too. The piano next to it over here is the same model, except this one is in the process right now. As you can see, the lid is off, the keyboard cover is off. Right now, this piano is pretty much going through its tuning phase, because it just had strings put in. See all the brand new tuning pins, brand new strings. The coils are nice and high, so you have another 25 years to go with this piano without any major work. I think this is not even in tune. It's actually not that bad. This is the same piano that Billy Joel and Elton John tour with. It's a mainstay in the music industry, and we probably have more C7's at any given time than anybody in the country. And that's because I have a direct connection with piano dealers in Japan. We have a warehouse in Tokyo, and so as the pianos come available, they get sent to me as we get enough to put in a container, and then they come out, and then we get them sent over here to Coral Springs. Anyway, I'm going to play the C7 for you. I'm going to play it for Dana, actually. Now, it's tuned a little sharp because the strings are still stretching. I'm going to ship this piano out next week, and I want you to hear it. And as I'm playing, the camera's going to pan around and give you a nice view of all the details and really just how nice that the work came out. that's a little Chopin Polonaise. I hope you enjoyed the little mini concert, and also enjoyed looking at this piano. We spend a lot of time on making sure that the piano comes to you looking as close to new as possible. We do a lot of things that a lot of people don't do. We always do things like replace the rubber on the bumpers here so the music goes back. It doesn't bang against metal. The rubber over here is always dry rotted, and if you look at anybody else's Yamaha pianos that are used, they're never replaced. We replace the rubber grommets on the backs of the pedals so that when you press the pedal down, it doesn't squeak. All these things I notice being a pianist, all kinds of things that are irritating to me. I make sure that pianos don't go out with those idiosyncrasies. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. Hope you like the piano. If interested in the C7, don't forget me. Call me up. Thank you.